we're seeing is there are a number of food companies today who have older ERP solutions and so on have basically in effect passed their sell-by date, and they've put up with a lot of issues that they actually had in the original implementations. Multiple pieces of various solutions, ERP, Excel, Word, all filling in various little gaps. What we find ourselves doing now in that fast environment, that the customer's requirements are a lot more mature the second time round. They know the pains that they've been through. We have quite a number of people in very fast-moving food, certainly things like meat, catering and so on, as well as some chemical environments. And they have a particular issue around the speed of the data that's going through the system and the visibility. So if you're taking an order this morning that in theory could need to be delivered this afternoon or vice versa in the afternoon for a delivery the next day, businesses like this find themselves actually in a production process starting to make things before they've actually got orders for them, and they're guessing how much they're going to need to make of the variety of products that they actually sell. And they can normally, get that right, 80-20 rule or something like that, but ultimately there is a certain amount of guessing going off there, and they need to have a high level of visibility on the shop floor, so when they're getting a firmer plan of the orders that are coming through and understanding what they actually are, they've got an up-to-the-minute view on what has actually been produced, so what's been made into immediate stock. So you can imagine, as I say, somebody like a butcher cutting up pieces of meat and so on, they'll start stacking up the stock so they can understand how that's matching with the orders. Columbus has helped drive their business forward and be more reactive on a daily basis and cause less waste for them in giving immediate visibility of what they've actually done on the shop floor. So when you're looking at companies like this, you also find that they have a very, very low profit margin. The food industry is particularly painful on its suppliers and so on, and is very aggressive in that area. So you find that percentages of yield, even down to 1% difference in yield or margin on a product, by not throwing any away or making the best cuts out of something that you can, rather than making a lesser product because you haven't got good visibility of what people need, can be the difference to them of survival, in other words, or a good running company. So that's the sort of thing we provide.